Boom, nailed it. Woo! Good morning, good morning, good morning. 7:15, 8:30. Ooh, that sounds weird to say. July 15th, it's a Friday edition of Morning Mindset. How are you guys doing today? Man, there's been a week, that is for sure. It seems like, it's had a lot of ups and downs. Some things worked out and some things didn't. But hey, that's how it typically goes. If this is your first time here, here's what we do. I need you to make a list of 5 things that you are going to accomplish today. The second thing I need to know is where you at? What's in your cup? How's the weather doing in your area? That's kind of like a three-parter, right? Where you at? What's in your cup? How's the weather? It is rainy here. It started last night, and yeah, so it's a nice rainy Friday here. As far as what's in the cup, we got water in the cup here, so that's what we got there. Uh, my 5 things that I have to do today, we'll just get them out of the way because I have a conversation that I'm going to post in the group, but then I'm going to talk about it here first. So I've got order supplies, I've got invoicing that needs to get done, I've got some shirts that need to get finished up and pressed, I've got transfers to print out, and then I've got to work on some mock-ups for a customer. So we've got a good busy day today. It is our kid's birthday weekend. We're holding off on the rain for tomorrow because we're having a pool party. So hopefully, rain, stay away, come back another day. So we got a busy weekend here. We got a busy week. Next week looks like a busy week too. We're headed up to ASI Chicago. We'll be there Thursday. So if you are in the area and you are going to ASI, say hey, let's meet up and see something. We're going to meet up with Renee, and Renee and I are going to head over and meet up with Jen. So it should be a great week next week. All right, check in, see how everybody's doing. Kelly, good morning to you. Happy birthday as well. Renee, good Friday. Good Friday morning from rainy Chicago. It is. It is a little rainy out there. Water in the cup is still adding to the 5 things list. That's 8. I know my list will end up being like 12 or 14 by the end of the day, but those 5 I need to get done today. What's up, Chuck and Mo? Good morning to you. All right. If you didn't know, yesterday we did release our new softball because I'm looking at the softball. We did release our new Sports Moms bundle. I think what it was called, the Sports Mom bundle. We did release that yesterday. Good response on that. So we've got transfers of that to print out. I ended up having a rush order come in after I got off live. They're like, hey, is there any way you can make this possible? And they're a really good customer of ours. So I looked to see what it was. I'm like, yep, we can make this happen. And so I figured while that was doing, I would get some other transfers going and print out. And hey, I got a bunch of stuff that got ordered afterwards that got shipped out today. Or get shipped out yesterday. So that put me ahead of today. And then I think we looked at the print schedule. There's like 150 feet that need print today. So not a bad day to set up for. If you missed those, we can run through them real quick. I'm not going to hold the shirt or do that. We got Baseball Mom, 2 versions of each one. So there's those. Then we got Basketball Mom. So there's, like I said, there's 2 versions of each one. Ready to press DTF transfers. Released that bundle yesterday. The bundle will be on sale for 1 week. It might be on sale a little longer. That was for Wonder Soccer, other soccer, and then we've got softball and another softball, and then we've got volleyball and another volleyball. So release those. They're on sale for a week. Also, if you use the code FATDAD10, it's going to save you 10%. So you can go over to the website, check those out. I can put that banner up there. If you just head over to FATDADWholesale.com, you'll be able to see it there. All right. So I got a pricing question for you guys. And you know me, I'm like, I can't price something because I don't know what your numbers are. So here's how this is going to work, right? Somebody asked me, hey, what would you charge for this? I just need to know if I'm in the ballpark for what my numbers are for it, or if I need to look at different things. I'm like, okay, cool. So the job was for, let me double check. They just asked for a quote for 300 to 600 shirts. That's what they had asked for. Okay. And me, 300 to 600 shirts. I said between $5 and $6 because they were 50-50 blend shirts. They were single color, single location print. Okay. So they said 300 to 600 shirts. I told them that my cost, I said it could be job like that, it's $5 to $6 is where I'd be per shirt on it. So they said, okay, great, because I wasn't far from that with my numbers. They were $5 to $5.60 is where they would be on it. I'm like, yeah, so you should be fine with it. Oh, look, let's check in. Let's check in and see how this is because we got Brian in the house, and I saw some ADHD, so we're gonna see what that was. Mike needs to be reset. Okay, awesome. Let's reset that, and let's see if we can make that go away, and then we can start the conversation over again. See what you think. There it is. How's that, Mike? Better there. Brian's got his ADHD drink. I'm gonna guess Red Bull or Bang or maybe something like that. Embroidery, print plaques and trophies, design, put out fires. That's what Fridays are. Fire Friday, right? Fire Friday. Mo, relax with coffee instead of running around with coffee. I don't see any problem with that. That sounds like a great idea. Customer follow-ups, finish orders. I'm behind 4 and 5. Yes, what is this ADHD? I'm intrigued. So much better. Okay, so to get the gist of it, they had a customer request a shirt, single color, single location, 50-50 blend shirts, between 300 and 600 shirts. I said I would be between $5 and $6. They said, okay, they're not far off because they were between $5 and $5.60. And they said, okay, yeah, cool. So they said, I'm going to read this to you, and then I'm going to, well, first, let me know in the comments where you would quote that job at. Single color, single location shirts, 50-50 blend, between 300 and 600. So they wanted a quote quantity there. So let me know where you would be with that. If you're comfortable with it, if not, then whatever, just guesstimate, put something there, because I want to tell you the email that they got back. And then I want to ask your questions on it, because I have a few theories on it, but it's tough. So I just want to see anywhere to be on that, because to me, that's not a huge order. So that doesn't, suggest an amazing discount on that. If they put another zero behind there, 3,000 to 5,000, we've got a different one on it. So yeah, we'll see where it is. Let's see. So much better. Great. Okay. So Transcend by Translabs. It's a nootropic. Now I got to Google stuff. All right. Brian, you're at $5.50 to $6. Kevin, you're in the area $5.50 area. So yeah, so it's like that, between $5 and $6, right? And there, seemed consistent, and that's where I was. That's where they were. Brian's in that area. Kevin's in there. So we're all right there, right? We're all right there. So the email that they got said, we are trying to get these down as cheap as possible. And to be honest, I found a different vendor who can do it for us for $3 a shirt. Because this is a large fundraiser for us, we want the cheapest shirts possible. I appreciate your time and energy spent on this quote. We look forward to working with you on our spirit wear and other endeavors. $3 a shirt? Like, the only thing that I can think of is it is somebody that's running an auto that needs the filler work for it. But $3 a shirt, that I don't know numbers well enough of some of the autos and how efficient they can be and everything, but that just does not seem like it should be a close, that doesn't seem like it should be possible. I mean, it could very well be, but when I'm looking, unless even that they switched from 50-50 to the cheapest and they went 100% cotton, that drops it down some, but on a 50-50 blend, 300 to 500 shirts, that's not a huge order by any means. It's not a huge order. You're looking at that one getting your shirt cost alone. If we looked at the PC 55 or 54, which one's the blend? I think it's like $292 a shirt cost, right? So I just don't see. I don't know where that is. So I want to know who that vendor is, because I just want to see, hey, if you can do it at $3 and you can make money and cover yourself, that's amazing. I would love to do that, because I would love to know more about your business and how I can send you my shirts and have you do them for me for $3, and then I can still sell them at my 5 to 6, and then I'm making really good money not doing anything. So I just want to know where it is. Yeah, has a shirt through SNS for $215, 100% cotton. Good to know. Maybe that's what it is. Work smarter, not harder. I believe someone else put 700 shirts an hour, and that's fine with me if they want to work themselves to death by doing a lot of volume for low margins. Absolutely. And that's what I know they can do, 700 shirts, an hour. So that's why I figured this job wouldn't even be an hour. But even on that, I mean, my thought assumption is that, you still have an hourly rate that you need to match. So I was thinking, even if they were making, I guess you would still be fine. $125 an hour. Yeah, you would still be fine on it. But I just don't see it. It just seems like a big number. Yeah, I think that my assumption is it's going to somebody with an auto that has it and can crush on it. But to me, that level of shirt, that quantity, that 3 to 600, that's not a big order. And that's, if you were at 3 to 5,000, then, $3 range. Yeah, I can see that. But at that one, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is the other putting the logo on them in return for advertising and taking the write-off? I don't know. They didn't. There was no more mentioned. I got the information that was there for you, but it was great. It's something intriguing. That's why I need to get into more contact with people who actually have autos that are running them full time and be like, hey, what is it actually costing you to run this? Like, what is your cost on it, and where are you at for it? Because that just seems awful cheap for that low of quantity shirts. Good morning, Tanya. Hopefully, you've got Applique Getaway. That's today, right? All set up. You ready to go for that? Hopefully, your internet and everything plays out well, so we can see some great information and from down there, right? When I find the vendor, please share. FU Facebook owners. Hey. We've got 5 things. 1, find a place to get custom sew on labels. Ooh. So here's the thing with labels. There's a couple things that we've done, and maybe we'll should do that on a Tuesday with that, where we've used DTF on Flock, and then you press that for table for tags. The other thing is we've done DTF transfers to somebody that then put them on material and cut them out and sew them on there. So that could be a thing. Make mock-up for tug toys. Ooh, I like that. Make more assorted sizes of tug toys. Ooh, figure out how to display them. More digital designs. Facebook user, who are you? What are you making? I want to know more about this. Yes, some auto owners want to see their palette spent. And me, that it would just, I would think that there's a big risk in just if something goes wrong or something happens for that. And like I said, I could be totally wrong. I mean, could be somebody out there that is crushing it and has all their supply on and everything ready to go. So they're not, and they can go from there. But even when I said, well, look at Custom Ink and see where they are for stuff, because that's a good thing. They weren't anywhere close to that. So there's something going on there, and I want to know more. I want to know more. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning to you. Look, I got 2 Tanyas in here. I got 2 right there. Yep. It starts at 5. It starts at 5? It doesn't start till tonight. It's not during the day. I thought it started during the day. Sorry. I wouldn't do things that cheap even with an auto. That's my thing is, maybe they just need the business really bad. I'm not saying that it can't be done, because we know it can be done at that price, right? We know what materials cost. We know what the things are, but there comes a time when sometimes it just doesn't work out, and maybe it does for them. I would love to know more about, like I said, to love more about the business, because that I think to me that's amazing price point on it, and I'll just start using them. Really, that's what we would do. All right, Kelly, she's gonna finish a koozie order. I love doing koozies. I don't know why. Koozies are fun for me. T-shirts, awesome. Banners. I do have banners. I've got banners to set up a delivery for today. So banners. Yard signs for number 4. And then 5, if time or organizing. That sounds great. I priced something for a fellow friend and then compared with custom. I told her to walk away from the cheapie. It doesn't pay the bills. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't use custom ink, so much. I know a lot of people that go buy them, and say, okay, there's what custom ink's price is. That's what I'm going to charge because that's where I need to be at. I don't feel that way. I feel we're selling ourselves in the value that we provide, the service that we do. They can just buy something online and then, there's no real support to it. There's nothing there. They've got a mock-up generator. We had somebody send us something from that they had mocked up at Custom Ink and said, hey, would you be able to do something like this? And I said, yeah, but here's the problem. The way that you have that set up, it is not going to work. Because of the design space that you want, and they went from a youth small to an adult extra large. They said that is not going to work on those youth things. There's a balance between it, because what it was is it was for a dance studio, and they had all the girls' names that were on the back. So the 3 rows of names on it, and it was 12 by the uploaded part was 12 by 15. And I said that's not going to work on the smaller ones. This is what we need to do to make it work for that. Whereas if you just send it, you're just going to get it. And that's why I said that's a lot of buying local, buying from a trusted vendor, buying from, somebody who's going to communicate with you will save that problem. And even the colors they picked out, I'm like, man, I don't know about these, because the colors that you picked out, they're not necessarily going to work, I don't think. And they ended up not working out. And so we went a different route with it and went with the darker color. But if they would have just ordered those, that would have been it. No questions asked. And they would have just had to deal with it. So there is a benefit to buying from us, because we are able to be there for our customers. And I'd worry about the quality. And that's the thing is, they could be great. They could be bad. We said we know on an auto that they could bang this job out in an hour, right? So I get it that the quality could be great. I just don't know on that price point of it for, VIP shopping tonight. Some classes start today. Okay, I thought classes started today. So is it today, tomorrow, Sunday, tomorrow, Sunday, just tomorrow? Help me out, because I thought it for whatever, and maybe I'm just in the normal trade show 3-day rule, where trade shows always seem to be 3 days, right? I only did custom ink to compare that what the customer was demanding was absolutely. And that's where you can use it, because you can get a guide right here. Let me go look and see. Yep. Okay. I'm in the ballpark. Even then, it's good to get. That's why we ask others. Hey, and when somebody asks me a pricing question, what would you charge for this? I come back, what would you charge for it? Well, my numbers say I can charge this. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. But when you just want to use other people's pricing to figure out what your own is, that's a tough thing to do, because you don't know what it costs me to run my business. So if it costs me less to run my business than yours, then there's a good chance that you're going to lose money on the order, right? If it costs me more, there's a chance that you're going to make a lot of money, but you could lose the order because it's higher than what it needs to be. So that's where having that firm grasp. How about grasp? That firm grasp on what your numbers are, to know, hey, here's what I can charge for stuff, and make a profit. Because remember, at the end of the day, profit is not a dirty word. I don't understand this concept of well, you just slap some vinyl on a shirt. It can't be that much. How much money did I spend on the equipment? How much money did I spend on the software? How much time did I spend learning this and doing this? You're paying for my equipment use. You're paying for my knowledge. It's more than just materials. So there's a lot more that goes into it. And when people start the whole price thing, see you later, homie. I'm not here to play that game. Here's my pricing on it. If you want this pricing, I need this quantity from you. If you want this, I need this from you. This is how this works. I can't go in and barter a lot of things in a lot of stores, right? That's just the price. The price is on the shelf. I can't go, man, Lowe's, listen, I know that you guys run 30% off sales all the time on stuff. Why can't you just give it to me for 30% right now? Oh, because that's not the way it works. We have a set price on this. We run sales to bring people in for a product that we're trying to move out or we're trying to introduce. There's times of years for stuff. This is just the price of it. Go into a restaurant. Listen, your steak is $65, but over at Applebee's I can get 2 of them for 20. So you tell me, why am I doing that? Because we're not Applebee's, yo. You don't have kids screaming over here. You don't have a magician walking around, right? We're here. We've got some nice music playing. The fireplace is going. We created the atmosphere. this is what you're paying for. You're paying for the experience, and that's where it comes down to us. They pay for the experience. They pay for our expertise, us helping them through the order. They don't want to pay it, then I'm fine with that. I love that. Yeah, collaborative relationships. That's the best thing to have. Co-opetition. That's what I love. We may be all working the same thing, but we all work together to do it. Saturday, Sunday. Okay, son, got it. Uh, a lot of online places won't create the artwork either. You have to use their online clip art or submit your own design. Absolutely. Here's your options. Either you are picking from what we have, or you are supplying it, and so you're going to pay either way. So we definitely help that. Sorry to update my StreamYard. Okay, there it is, Terry. Now I see you. Big Dog Toys. And so I don't believe DTF labels will work. I tried the faux leather, but they didn't work. Yeah. Okay, so you just need tags, right? What if you did sublimation on poly black and then you can pick a poly color and then sew it in that way? Would that work for it? I mean, my dogs just tear it all apart anyway. Tanya can attest to this. We've got dogs that are just crazy. Total turnoff when a customer dictates price and threatens to take business away. Yep. And when you don't necessarily have that business, yes, like a spirit store, absolutely. Hey, here. Well, we want to do this, but we need you to be at this. No, sorry. That's a no for me, dog. This is what we're doing. Hey, if you want this is what you're going to pay for it. If you don't, that's fine. Go with somewhere else. And it's funny, we had a school spirit store that we didn't win. That's just how it goes sometimes. And the shirts that came out, they were just bad. There wasn't anything. It was a single color design, but it didn't look good on the shirts. The color ink choice, the shirt choice just wasn't good. So when they were bidding it out, said here's the design that we want. I had created one. I went ahead and printed ours anyway, so our kids went to school with it, with those ones, and we had people wanting to order ours, and the principal was like, "Yeah, we should have went with that way," but a lot of in the school stuff, they have to get 3 bids and go with the lowest one. I don't understand that. I don't understand, why a school has to get 3 bids and has to go with the lowest one. In fact, there's a lot of state projects that are like that where they want the lowest bid and that's what they're going to go with. And I get it. There's money there, but on a fundraising effort, when you're trying to raise funds anyway, so it's no cost to you. The school's not paying out. If I say that this mouse here is a $200 mouse and you're going to sell it for 400, guess what they're going to do? They're making 200 off each one. They're going to go ahead and they're not spending any money. The parents are spending the money, and that's there's order forms that go out, so the school's not out anything. So I don't understand you need this. Well, we want to make as much as possible. That's great, but come on, let's have some good stuff out there. Yeah, that rat race to the bottom. No thanks to that. I don't want that rat race to the bottom at all. So that's our little rant for today. I'm going to post that in the group and get everybody's opinion on it, on where they would be, because I definitely think it's somebody with an auto. I think it's somebody with an auto that needs to keep it running as much as possible. I think they're making very, very slim margins on that order. If you look at it, if they're making a quarter thing, they're going to make $120, $110 to $200 for that hour total. So but even with that, I just don't know. I need more people with autos to jump in and be like, hey, yeah, we would be able to do it at this, because that's where that would at least make me feel better. Be like, okay, and see. But yeah, I'm still in that $5 to $6 range. All right. This weekend, like I said, we've got kids' birthday party, so pool party tomorrow. If you're in our area and you got kids and you want to do a pool party, shoot me a message. We'll get you an invite, and you can come join us for a couple hours. We've got that. The other thing that we've got, we'll be back next week. Like I said, Monday Morning Mindset, I believe, is still on. There's an appointment that we're trying to set up. If we're doing that, then we might have to move Morning Mindset to. We might just have to not have it on Monday and then go from there. So we'll play it out, because there will be one on Wednesday and then the Friday one, and then Tuesday with Todd. I got some new stuff from Caesar that I'm actually going to try and do a standalone video on. I'm going to go buy a new printer. I'm going to do this just, fresh there. And it's a new product that they're going to be dropping. So I've got some beta versions of it, some early release from the first couple things that they're doing, and then so I'm going to try it and see how it is. There's two different ways to do it and things that go with it. So I'm really excited to show that off. I think we're going to do that on Tuesday with Todd, but I do want to kind of mess with it beforehand. So that's going to be Tuesday with Todd there. Becky, what do you got here? There's an ad my feed for 100 tees for $3.99, but they don't create your artwork for you, and they have a 3-week turnaround. See if I can find it again. Here's the other thing too. On that $3.99, it's 100% cotton, and is there a setup fee that goes with it? And is it white shirts? Because I've seen one where it was white shirts, $3.99. And it was a single color design, 3-week turnaround on it. There was a $40 screen fee with it. I've seen another one, I think it was a $25 screen fee. Here, screen fee setup, all of that was in there. So it actually came out to about $4.50 a shirt. And this thing, if you're using that to bring customers in, completely get it, because at $4, 100 shirts, single color, especially if they're cotton, you're not losing money on it. You're not making great money, but it is a way to bring people in. We've ran that special in the past, and it's been a couple of years because of the t-shirt, shortage in that. But on this, if you can do white shirts, you can do white cotton shirts, you should be able to get those anywhere. It's a good deal to bring people in, because 100 shirts, I can bang that out in an hour. I'm going to make probably, $1 or so off each one. You don't have horrible. So that's not a horrible thing. But when you're talking 50-50, when you're talking, $3, there's a big thing today. My number one thing for today is growing your business effortlessly. Heck yeah, we've got that going on. Right. No setup fee, but it was only one side, one color print. But if you read the comments, everyone wants more colors of both sides. They weren't happy with the price jump from once. And that's the thing. You set the expectation being this, and then like, well, why can't I have it at this? Well, that's why we're bringing it in here for this. That's the other thing too, is a lot of them, they'll send that out, here's 100 shirts for $3.99. Boom, we'll do it for you. People will, well, what about this? Okay, well, this is where we're at for that. It's $7 for this, or $10. And then, you're picking up some of those other orders on it. So that's where it can really be good at. And I think if your numbers are tight, what it actually costs you to be in business, what it's going to cost you to do those. That 100 tees at $3.99, it's not a bad special to run, because, you're going to put some money in your pocket. It's not going to be like earth-shattering money, but hey, if you can do, 10 of those jobs, 2 of them a week, it's extra $4,000 your bottom line. That's $48,000 a year. You're gonna make okay. You're gonna make okay, not great, but okay on it. All right. You guys have a great day. Let's continue this conversation over in the group, over in the Business Basics group. Remember, if this is your first time here, like and subscribe. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Other shows that we have is Tuesday with Todd, Tuesday nights, 5 p.m. Central. And then we have our DTF transfer bundle drops that we're now doing on Thursday. But I think next week is going to be on a Friday, since I know it's going to be on a Friday because we're not going to be here Thursday. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. You can find all of our information over at the Linktree. So if you just go to fatdadcd.com or the Linktree, which is FatDadCD, you can find everything over there. You guys have a great day, great weekend. Enjoy it. Get out there, do something. You're working for a reason. Make sure you're enjoying life. We will see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend.